Hi guys! Alright, it's Friday. I'm so glad to see that we all made it through the first week back from spring break. Congratulations everyone. We made it through a whole week of classes and we've got 5 more to go. Yay! Second semester. Okay, so I'm going to answer Sarah's question, which is, where do you see yourself 5 or 10 years from now? So I've got many options that I've thrown around in my life, just because I don't really know where I want to go, like, right after I graduate college, like, what I want to do while I'm in my 20s, and, like, what path I want to take with my career, just how to get where I want to be, I guess. So I'm just gonna lay out my options for y'all. So one option is that I would be teaching at a high school or a grade school. I haven't decided whether I want to teach grade school or high school. I just know I want to teach. Just the fact of the matter. I'll figure out what age group eventually. I'm only a freshman, so I have time to figure that out, is my perspective at this point. And then, like, on the side, like, do community theater just to keep up with it, because I just really love musicals, and I feel like I would just miss doing them. And I feel like if I'm directing the musicals at the school I'm working at as a choir teacher, like, it would be fine. But I would still miss performing. And there's a theater by my house that I did acting classes at when I was a kid that does, they have their resident theater, which is, they have some professionals and some members of the community do shows there each, like, in the fall and in the spring. So that's really cool. Like, they just did Into the Woods the same weekend as Rocky, so I couldn't go, but from what I hear, it was amazing, and I saw all the pictures, and the set looked gorgeous, and I don't know, I think it would be really fun to go back and do another show there, because, it doesn't have to end when you graduate high school, right? The second option is sort of the dream option. So my best friend, Michael, goes to NYU Tisch as a musical theater student, and we always talk about, like, we've talked about this throughout high school, about how, like, one day we're gonna have our own apartment in New York City, and we're gonna try out for shows, and then we're gonna make it big on Broadway. That's just, yeah, so that's also a thing, but, less than 1% of people who try out for Broadway shows actually make it onto Broadway, so there's also that. Sorry, I'm, like, adjusting my legs, and my laptop is in my lap. Sorry about all the shaking and movement of my laptop today. Third option would be to go to grad school and study music therapy. So I don't know if you guys know this about my background, but I really like working with people with physical and mental disabilities, like Down syndrome and autism and cerebral palsy, like, stuff like that. I volunteer at an organization in Chicago called Misericordia, which it's an amazing place, and I've just been so inspired by the people who work there and the people who live there. They're just an awesome, positive group of people, and I would really love to be able to work there as a music therapist. I actually wrote my Music 110 paper on the effects of music therapy on the cognitive and social functioning of children with autism spectrum disorders, which was really interesting. And those 10 pages was not even close to what I could say about about music therapy and how it affects children with autism. Like 10 pages was not enough. I could write a doctoral dissertation about this. So, if I were to go into music therapy, I would definitely have to go to grad school and get my doctorate. I don't know if I really want to do all at school. And I don't really know if I want to really, like, do stuff in science, because I'm not really a math and science person. But I just think it's a really cool field, and I've definitely considered going into that. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many options, and I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to, like, stay in Illinois when I first start out teaching or doing whatever I'm doing. I could move out to, like, California, or I could, like, backpack across Europe for, like, 6 months or a year or something. Like, do something cool. I don't know. There are just so many options that you can take with your life, and I just want to keep my options open. And I know for sure by the time, like, 10 years from now, I want to be teaching. But I feel like when you're in your 20s, there's so much stuff you can be doing, and you don't really have to settle down in one place. And, like, you know, you have, like, some teachers who have been teaching at the same high school since they graduated college, and now they're, 45 and have been at the same job since then. And I don't know. There are good things that come with a steady job, but I also want other experiences besides that. And so, I don't know. I'm at this weird, like, stage right now where I'm just like, well, maybe I'll do music therapy, or maybe I'll do Broadway, or maybe I'll do teaching, even though eventually I'm definitely going to be teaching. Like, if I'm doing music therapy, if I had the time, I would love to teach voice lessons to kids. Yeah, so, like, whatever I'll be doing, I'll be teaching in some capacity. And, like, I would love to go work at Misericordia. And I know I want to just stay involved in Misericordia, just, like, I don't know, just as a volunteer, and maybe act as an advisor to the junior board, because I was on the junior board in high school. So, I don't know, there's so many options, there's so many different career paths, and that's, like, the really cool thing that I've discovered since coming to School of Music, is that there's so many different paths you can take with music as a career. You don't have to be a performer or an educator. Like, you can be a musicologist or a music therapist, and, like, they're just, and you can work at, like, J.W. Pepper and work at a music publishing company, and you can do recording. I mean, there's so many different things, and so, I don't know, I just want to explore different options. I don't know, it's just, there's so many different cool things to do, and I'm running on 9 minutes, so sorry you guys had to watch this. I kind of doubt that you did, but, let me know something in the comments if you watched it, because that would be super cool, that you listened to my 9-minute and 5-second video. So I will see you guys in class on Monday. Hope you all have a great mom's weekend. Bye!